Joe and Nancy, after our conversation today, I think I found a really good replacement for your 2014 Ford Explorer. It's going to give you much more amenities and fresh styling. I want to show you the 2020 Kia Telluride. This is a brand new, freshly out of the oven, if you will. But they've also, as you can see, hit it out of the park one more time. Incorporated the corporate tiger nose grille, which I think they've done a very good job taking all the cues you see on modern cars and applying them in a much more attractive way than you've seen with the current crop of vehicles on the road. It's definitely a head turner when you're going down the road. Under the hood, they've increased the V6 up to 3.8 liters. It's going to give you 291 horsepower and 262 foot-pound of torque. Made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission. So that's going to give you good power, good fuel economy, and also can tackle all the road conditions you're going to encounter out there while you're out on a trip or just simply driving to work. The chassis, they've used a generous amount of high-strength steel. That's going to give you a more rigid body, plus it's lighter weight, and what that means to you is it's able to absorb things from the road surfaces that may cause noise, harshness, and vibration, and absorb those to give you a much more comfortable, quiet ride inside the car. Along to the passenger side here, safety-wise, you want to protect your family, so this has a full complement of airbags and safety features. You have two advanced two-stage airbags up front, plus full-length side curtain airbags for all outboard passengers. Not to mention another host of features we'll get into here in just a few minutes. But very comfortable, inviting interior for front and all the rear passengers too. But get into another point on protecting your investment. Kia offers one of the best warranties in the business. We're going to give you a 5-year, 60,000 mile basic limited warranty. Also roadside assistance during that same period of 5 years, 60,000 miles. And on top of that, they're going to give you 10 years, 100,000 miles to protect the powertrain. That's engine, transmission, and drivetrain. So well protected over the years. Around to the back here, we have an available power lift gate, which is adjustable. You have a couple of different speeds. You can set it up to travel up at 4.5 seconds or 6 seconds, whichever seems to fit your needs the best. But very nice styling back here too. Come back to the LED tail lights, which I think has got a fresh, cool style over anything you see on the road today. This particular model here is an S model, very well equipped at a very valuable price. I love the dual exhaust in the back too. Backup camera, so when you're backing up, it makes it a lot easier to see what's behind you. And you also have rear park assist sensors to let you know if there's something out of your vision you can't see. And along with that, they also have what they call rear cross path detection. So if you're out shopping and you're maybe backing out between a couple of other SUVs and you can't quite see what's coming, it will alert you to something coming in either direction and light up your mirror, plus a little chime to let you know. Around to the side here, rear seat room is generous, especially the leg room in the center. It's the best in its class. Plus you have like a rapid USB charge port for modern devices, plus 12-volt outlets too to charge other devices. I like the seat operation for the third row. It's just a one-push button, and you can lay the seat down and get into the rear seats. Very easy to do. As far as when you lay the seats down, with the seats up in the back, you got about 21 cubic feet of space to store things. If you lay just the third row down, it's going to give you about 46 cubic feet to store other things. But if you put all the seats down, you're up to around 87 cubic feet. So you got kids in sports, things like that. You're definitely going to be able to haul all their equipment to and from. Plus the added benefit of a third row to haul their friends, because nowadays we always get stuck with somebody else's kid after practice. Up front here, we have quite a bit up here with the steering wheel. It's tilt and telescope, plus we have a bunch of features on the steering wheel as far as controlling volume, radio stations, voice commands for tuning in radio stations. It has equipped with AM, FM, and Sirius XM satellite radio. Plus the ability to plug your phone in, whether it be an Android phone or an Apple phone. It's going to give you Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, Very simple to get that hooked up, and either way you go, you're going to have the advantage of navigation, access to music, access to things such as like Pandora and Stitcher, things like that. You can load a few things on your phone. If it feels it's safe enough to use it, it will display it on the screen also through Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Either one's very, very simple, easy to use. Plus, it gives you the advantage of using Siri or Google Voice when you're on the Android system. So you can do things like set destinations, look up music, just basic commands you would use on your phone. It gives you the ability to keep your hands on the wheel and eyes on the road and do it all by your voice right through the steering wheel. It's really cool. And that's all done through the 8-inch UVO touchscreen sound system here, which does include your backup camera along with guidance lines, things like that. There's a very intuitive, very easy to learn how to use. A lot of it can be done just by voice. Once you get it set up, it's very, very easy to use. And setting up takes no time at all. But then, feature-wise, we've got on this vehicle alone, we've got blind spot monitoring. So if you get a vehicle that's coming along in your blind spot, you can't quite see it in the mirror, it's going to light up in the mirror and let you know. Again, the rear cross path detection, which is a good feature. Plus, like a lane warning. If you drift out of your lane, it's going to let you know. It helps drivers stay attentive. It's driver attention, especially if you got a young driver. As you said, you had a teenage son. It's a new driver, so maybe help him stay attentive while he's driving your new car. Plus, a couple of cool things with the UVO app you can download. You can kind of keep a track on where he's at, and if he goes out of his boundaries or you set a curfew, whether he's not home in time, it's going to alert you. So just some cool features that come along with it. As far as the adaptive cruise control, it's another great feature. You just set it like you do normal cruise control, and you set a predetermined distance between you and the car in front of you, and if that car slows down, your vehicle will automatically slow down also, and will pick up back up speed once the speed is increased. And I think that's a really, really nice feature, and it's very easy to use. If you know how to use cruise control, it's not going to be a problem. It's very simple. The touch, the feel, the materials they've used in this car, again, Kia has given you a very, very beautiful car, very expensive looking, but at a very budget-conscious price. I think for what they offer you warranty-wise, styling-wise, all your benefits in the car at the price they offer at, you would be hard-pressed to find anything better, that's for sure. So I'm glad you stopped out today to check out the new Kia Telluride. And also, just to mention, we do have other vehicles in the Kia lineup that would fit your budget too, like for instance, the Kia Sorento. That's also a great option for you guys. Plus, it's going to offer you some of the same features that's found in the Telluride, but at a different price. So, but thanks for stopping out today. I hope this is helpful, and have a good day.